Hello, 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 hello. This is the most awkward part, baby, when I go live because it's waiting, because you don't know anything about this. You don't know about Instagram Live and Facebook Live.
I've done that before.
Okay, so what's the awkward part?
You don't know when exactly it's coming on. And then it's awkward when ain't nobody on there, so you're talking
You're talking to yourself.
So like, hey, come on in. Why ain't nobody coming in? It's empty.
So the awkward part is waiting for Instagram to let the people know that you're live. Okay, so they're letting a couple of people know. Hey, everybody, listen, I'm not gonna. You laughing at me, babe?
Just a couple people.
Just
That's
a
how
couple of
Instagram
people.
does. Instagram said, I'm gonna let 2 people know so that you'll know.
Because Big Brother's out to get
Big
us.
Brother's real. Instagram, I know you listening to me. Let people see it.
Let
If you
people see it.
If you want me to believe you about the people, let like thousands of people know right now
That we're on
live, because this is supposed to bless people. What she's about to talk about right now.
Okay, so we are headed somewhere, and he is not going to be able to focus soon. So let me get through this. If you have missed it, on tomorrow at 7 p.m., I am having a meeting in the ladies' room. This is for all of my wives. We are having a conversation about communication. So I have been a licensed therapist for 17 years. I have been a certified coach for at least 15 years. And I have been in the trenches with couples for over 20 years. I am giving that information not to pop my collar, although I could, but to let you know I'm not talking about what I heard. I am talking about what I deal with every single day. And couples come to me all the time and tell me that their issue is their communication. And what happens is that they listen to a lot of experts teach them on the mechanics of communication. And don't get me wrong, the mechanics are important. You want to use I statements. You want to be careful about sweeping statements. You want to be careful about accusations. All of those are the mechanics of communication. But what is not being taught is the root issue. And so tomorrow at 7 p.m., I am going to talk you through, all wives, the root issue when it comes to what's happening in your communication. And actually, Lee and I just had a conversation that we're going to try to unpack here real quick, okay? Because again, we're headed somewhere, and in a few minutes he's not going to be playing with us over here at I Believe
And
in
it's
Marriage.
raining, so.
And it's raining. Okay, so I want you to mark your calendars for tomorrow, IG Live, right here at 7 p.m. Now, when people do these kind of IG Lives, yes, I have something I am going to share with you to take your marriage to another level at the end of that live. But I promise you, the live by itself is going to be filled with specific nuggets to help you understand what's happening in the communication with your spouse. Listen, this live is not going to solve all your issues, but I am going to give you the specific situations and things that are happening in your communication so that you can stop spinning your wheels trying to figure out what the issue is. I'm going to tell you the issue tomorrow, okay? And then I'm going to offer you something to help you resolve the issue. But I wanted to bring Lee into the conversation. I don't really call him Lee, so that's why every time I say that, that's why he smiles. When I call him Lee is because I'm mad. I'm not mad right now. Now,
She might be in a minute.
give it a few minutes, okay? But I'm not I'm mad right now. So when you see people talking about their marriage, you see marriage experts and you see marriage coaches, I feel like, and don't you agree, baby, they present their marriage as all roses. Perfect.
They don't argue. Ain't no issues. They don't get frustrated. They don't get mad.
Yeah. And even when they do get mad, it's on little things. And you know, I sometimes fear that is even the presentation or the image that we present, because it's a thin line. Because I'm not getting on here telling y'all all the business, right? But Lee and I like to say we have a relatively healthy marriage. We have a happy marriage and a relatively healthy marriage, right? If you can intertwine the two. And so we have our communication issues. There is a term that I use with my whole family. especially him, that annoys him because I tell him all the time that he is
gaslighting. Everything is a we gaslighting everything. Just...
Everybody in my family gaslights me, my husband and my children. Okay, so I want to talk about this, Lee. What would you say, babe, is the most frustrating thing when we're having a major argument? When we're in a major argument, what frustrates you the most?
Well, I would say, regardless of what I say, regardless of even what I do in the midst of it, once we kind of hit to a certain place, it doesn't matter. What's in your head is what's prevailing at the time. And then we get in that category of what that word that you just said of gaslighting. Because if I feel something, if I feel a certain kind of way, if I believe this is the truth or this is what happened and you disagree, then I'm gaslighting you. If we have difference of opinion, if you remember something differently than what I remember, it's gaslighting. If I say it was red, but you remember it's blue, I'm gaslighting. Yeah, it's blue. I can't believe you said it's red. No, it's red from and I may be wrong. Here's the thing. I may be wrong. And don't let me be wrong. If I'm wrong, Lord have mercy. See, I tell you, you just know absolutely. Well, I can only... Okay. Hey.
Oh, hey. Are we friends?
I'm back.
Are we friends?
We're friends, Robin.
So you see, he got in his feelings as he started going in. He really started going in, and so we have this hiccup in communication because when it gets to a certain place, it doesn't happen automatically, but it gets to a certain place, and your experience with me is that if you don't agree with me, I can't get past it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It's when we get to that place, it's like the only resolution to whatever it is, right, is total agreement. And if I don't get to the place, and so the challenge is if I don't believe what will get us to total agreement, now I'm lying now. So it's a challenge on how to land the plane, at that moment.
So, that just brought up something for me because your experience is that if you don't totally agree. So what happens, y'all, now mind you, we've been married 23 years. We've been together 30 years. And our temperaments are totally different. And so what I find just in reflection, and I don't know that I've shared this with you, baby. What I find just in reflection is because his temperament is more easygoing and laid back, you probably have the I'm just fleshing this out right now to you. I've never said this to you. But you have the tendency then to just say, okay, babe, that's fine. I'll go with what you're saying because you prefer peace. And for you, you're willing to pursue peace over proving your point. Mm-hmm. You're willing to pursue peace over pursuing your point, right? Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's as simple as that. I'm not willing to lie and just say, hey, whatever, or me come in agreement just so it can be resolved, because then it's not resolved. Because in that situation, now I'm holding on to something that that is not true, whatever. But I try to intentionally think about how it's registering with you, how you're feeling, what you're thinking about as well, and then even trying to consider, all right, am I wrong in this? Or like I try and have that, and that's typically when the temperature is down lower.
Yeah.
But when it's lower, it's easy to do that when it's high, because when it's high, I ain't did nothing wrong. I ain't said nothing wrong.
Yes.
It's just that's all you crazy. But but and I mean that's what I try and do, but that may not get us to the point of again landing the plane to a place of resolution. So
okay, and so what I want to talk about tomorrow is to help you understand how to massage this, right? I don't know what it is for you and your spouse. We're putting ourselves on the line to show you what it is for us. But I want to help you understand how to massage this. There is a presence in your marriage that you're not even aware of, and I want to shine a light on that presence. And I know y'all are church folks like me, so y'all automatically think I'm talking about the enemy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Shine a Light on It. What's that song?
Shine a light on it. But
Song.
we seemed very old just then and corny.
Yeah, and corny. That's what happens when you get old.
But it's not the enemy right now. Y'all don't know this about me, but I don't play about the enemy. We have a real live enemy, but that's not the presence I am talking about, and I want to walk you through it. And so Lee just shared with you what his frustration is with me when it comes to communication. And as you can see, it is not necessarily that this disagreement, because we're not even talking about a specific situation, we're kind of talking generally. This doesn't mean that that's even been resolved. We just have some strategies we use to get past it. And the strategies are really our own personal responsibility and our own emotional maturity. And so I want to share that with you. I want to walk you through it. And so ladies, I want you to join me tomorrow at 7 p.m. Now here's the thing. Normally I keep the lives on the IG page. I am not going to keep it. My daughters don't care that I'm doing a live. I'm not going to keep it on the IG page. And so if you want the replay, you're going to have to sign up for the replay. So you can click the link in my bio or go to ibelieveinmarriage.com/ladiesroom to sign up to get the replay. So the live will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. And then on Wednesday, we will, edit it up a little bit and then send you the replay, because although this is just an hour live, and I am offering you something at the end of the live to help you take your marriage to the next level. The information shared in the live is going to be transformative enough that you are going to want the replay. And so make sure you click the link in my bio to sign up to get it, and mark your calendars to join me tomorrow at 7 p.m. Is there anything you want to say to the ladies, baby, before we go?
Hey, ladies.
That's
Sign up. Sign up. You don't want to miss it.
Tell the fellas to tell their ladies.
Fellas, tell your ladies to sign up. It'll be for your good. Trust me.
Because wait, one more thing. Hey, one more thing. I'm not setting myself up for you to pat me on the back, but I kind of am. What are your thoughts about how I am able to support men? My husband speaks very highly. Now, it looks like I'm just setting myself up, but...
You are setting it up, but it's the truth. So, setup ain't a bad setup if it's the truth. So, I think men really respond really well to the way that you counsel and coach them as well, because and then this is only the public stuff that I see you do, because I don't know your interpersonal coaching and all of that, but just making them feel comfortable and confident and safe that they are being heard, and that men are not getting beat up in the midst of it ain't all your fault and all of that or whatever. And I feel if a man feels heard, a man will respond.
Woo!
That was a good one. That was good.
Baby, if a man feels heard, a man will respond. All right, ladies, that's it. And fellas, if you watch this, I hope you got something from it as well. We're almost at our destination, so he's about to shut down. So this is a part of being a wise wife, to know when to cut it short. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m.